What if I told you that the difference between successful people and everyone else is not talent, not luck, not intelligence, but one single thing: discipline? Discipline is the invisible force that turns dreams into reality. Without it, even the most talented people fail. With it, even ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things. But here's the problem. Most people think discipline is about suffering, about forcing yourself to do things you hate. That's not true. Today, I'm going to show you how to develop real discipline, the kind that transforms your life, builds success, and turns you into the person you want to become. And trust me, if you apply even half of what I share in this video, your future self will thank you. Part 1: Why most people fail. Let's start with the truth most people don't want to hear. Success is not complicated. The formula is actually simple. Wake up. Do the work. Improve every day. Repeat. Sounds easy, right? So why do most people fail? Because they rely on motivation. Motivation feels amazing, but it disappears quickly. One day you feel inspired. The next day you feel tired. The next day you feel lazy. If your success depends on motivation, your results will always be inconsistent. Successful people don't rely on motivation, they rely on discipline. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. And that is the biggest difference between winners and everyone else. Part 2: Discipline is a skill, not a personality. Here's something very important. Many people believe discipline is something you're born with. They say things like, "I'm just not a disciplined person." But that's completely wrong. Discipline is not a personality trait. It's a skill. And like every skill, it can be trained. Think about it like going to the gym. The first day you try to lift weights, it feels impossible. But after weeks of training, your muscles get stronger. Discipline works exactly the same way. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, your discipline grows stronger. Every time you break a promise, it becomes weaker. Your life right now is simply the result of your daily habits. If you change your habits, you change your future. Part 3: Start with small wins. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying to change everything overnight. They say, starting tomorrow, I will wake up at 5 a.m., exercise, read books, work 10 hours, eat healthy, and never waste time again. And what happens? 3 days later, they quit. Real discipline starts with small wins. If you want to become disciplined, start with simple actions. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Make your bed. Exercise for 10 minutes. Read 5 pages of a book. These actions may look small, but they are powerful. Because every small win sends a message to your brain: I am someone who keeps my promises. And that identity changes everything. Part 4: Eliminate your biggest distractions. Let's be honest. One of the biggest enemies of discipline today is distraction. Social media. Endless scrolling. Notifications. Entertainment everywhere. Your attention is constantly under attack. And the truth is, most people are not lazy. They are simply distracted. If you want to build discipline, you must protect your focus, turn off unnecessary notifications, limit your social media time. Create a workspace where you can focus without interruption, because discipline becomes much easier when distractions are removed. Remember this: successful people control their environment. Unsuccessful people let their environment control them. Part 5: Build powerful daily habits. Your life is shaped by what you do every single day. Not once a year. Not once a month. Every day. The most disciplined people in the world rely on routines. They don't waste energy deciding what to do. They follow systems. For example, morning routine, work routine, evening routine. A strong routine might include waking up early, exercise, planning your day, focused work sessions, reading or learning, reflecting before sleep. When these habits become automatic, discipline becomes effortless. You don't need motivation anymore. Your habits carry you forward. Part 6. Learn to do hard things. Discipline grows when you challenge yourself. Most people avoid difficult tasks. They choose comfort, but growth lives outside comfort. If you want to build real discipline, start doing things that are uncomfortable. Wake up earlier, take cold showers, exercise regularly, work when you don't feel like it, speak up when you're afraid. Every time you do something difficult, your mental strength increases. And slowly, you become the kind of person who doesn't quit. Part 7. The power of long-term thinking. Another key trait of disciplined people is long-term thinking. Most people chase instant pleasure. Watching videos, playing games, scrolling endlessly. These activities feel good in the moment, but they steal your future. Disciplined people ask a different question. What will benefit my life in 5 years? They sacrifice short-term pleasure for long-term success. They invest time in learning. They build skills. They improve their health. They work on their dreams. And over time, the difference becomes massive. Because small actions repeated for years create extraordinary results. Part 8. Forgive yourself, but never quit. Here's something important. Even the most disciplined people fail sometimes. They skip workouts. They procrastinate. They make mistakes. The difference is, they don't quit. Failure is not the problem. Quitting is. If you break your routine one day, don't destroy your progress by giving up completely. Just start again tomorrow. Consistency over months and years matters far more than perfection. Progress beats perfection. Always. Final message. Become the man your future needs. Imagine the person you could become if you built strong discipline. A person who keeps promises. A person who works hard. A person who improves every day. A person who refuses to quit. That version of you already exists. But it's waiting for one decision. The decision to stop making excuses and start taking action. Because success is not reserved for the lucky. It belongs to those who show up every day and do the work. So start today. Start small. Stay consistent. And slowly, you will transform into the disciplined man capable of achieving anything. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And remember, your future is created by what you do today, so make today count.